Woman in Chicago with the alias Marion Keech said she'd received a message from aliens that a flood would destroy the earth on December 21st, 1954. She said her followers would be beamed up to safety. No aliens showed up, no massive flood engulfed the earth. And for some Christians, the end is May 21st, 2011. According to their biblical calculations, that's when a massive earthquake will send the world into turmoil, leading to its ultimate demise on October 21st. Some of those members are so convinced that doomsday is upon us, they've left their homes, their jobs, their families to travel the country and warn people that the end is near.
We travel to as many states as possible to proclaim the fact that May 21st, 2011 is the day of the Lord's return. When we caravan, we see people that give us the thumb. They say thumbs up. We also see people that, unfortunately, give us the other finger.
Jessica Ravitz is a writer-producer with CNN.com. She actually traveled with the group on a leg of their journey, and she's here to tell us all about it. So why May 21st? Why is that date so significant?
Well, they say the Bible teaches us that. The guy who really came up with this date is someone who's been studying the Bible for 50 years, and he's been crunching his biblical numbers, and he has determined that that is the day that those who are saved will be raptured to heaven, and the rest of us will experience doom and gloom for 5 months until the world actually ends on October 21st.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
The group is warning people. They're also passing out flyers. What are they telling people on their road trip, and what's been the reaction to them?
Well, they're out warning people to prepare for the end, but the irony is you really can't do much because they also believe that God has predetermined who will be saved. So they want people studying Scripture, but if you're not on the saved list, you might as well kick back with some donuts.
Did you talk to them at all about what their plan is to enjoy their last few months if this really does happen here on Earth?
I did ask them if they had a bucket list of things they wanted to do, and they looked at me like I was crazy. They're doing what they need to be doing in their minds. They will be passing out flyers until the end. And they won't even entertain what will happen if they wake up on May 22nd and they're still here.
I can't imagine what their families must think, because some of these people have left their families and their homes and everything they know.
I know. And a lot of them seem to have strained relationships with their families for obvious reasons, but some people still feel supported and loved, and you know, they're praying for their families that they'll come around and see the truth as well.
So we gave this whole list just a moment ago of all the doomsdays that have come and gone. Do they talk about that, or what makes them so sure that theirs is going to be the one?
Well, the date that they do talk about a bit is the Mayan date of December 21st, 2012. In a way, that's their competition right now. And they are completely dismissive of that. I mean, the Mayans aren't here anymore, and they believe in the Bible only.
So when May 21st comes and goes and we're all still here, what do you think they'll say?
Well, based on my interviews with this scholar, Lorenzo Di Tommaso, he talked about he's been studying apocalyptic worldviews for 12 years. And he says, you know, they'll always come back and say, you know, oh, there was an interpretation flaw in the Bible. You know, they have to study a little further.
Set another date.
Yeah, they'll reset the clock. Exactly.
Jessica, that's very interesting. I'm sure it was a very interesting road trip for you, or at least that leg of it. I'm sure it's very, very interesting group. All right, Jessica, thank you.
Thank you.
To read more of Jessica Ravitz's trip or some other doomsday premonitions of the past, head over to CNN.com and the CNN.com Belief blog.